What is up, guys? How are you doing? So, by the way, why I came in so weird was my room's really messy, or my, whatever you want to call playroom, whatever. But, so today in this video, I am not going to be reviewing drones, I'm not going to be talking about drones, I'm not going to be showing you footage of drone, I'm going to be focusing on something different. Something that may even be, or probably is, probably more better? No, not more better. Well, maybe something I like more than drones. And that's Legos. So, Legos, as long as I can remember, I've been playing with them. But yeah, so I've made a couple of mocs, which stands for my own creation. But, I've made a couple of mocs in the past few month, maybe. So yeah, and basically they are fire trucks, my custom fire trucks. So yeah, let's get right into them. So I'm going to be showing you, these you could call like, I don't know what you call them, like, maybe they could be like special response unit and then my ladder, or ladder truck, I guess you might call it. So let's start with my very first one, in the line that I worked on, or I built. So this is actually, the design is sort of based off of one of Lego's older sets. It's Lego airport fire truck, or a Lego fire airport truck. It's not their newest one. I think it was one of their first ones. It was yellow and red actually, and used sort of the same design. Well, actually, I used the same design as it. But, yeah, so basically, I'll bring you over here. So, you have, just, I guess, starting off right here, you have your fire extinguisher, axe, circular saw, wrench, and screwdriver for, like, opening fire hydrants. Then you have your hose. I like where I put my hose. It's, like, inside the body with a little opening. Now, there would be, like, fake, I guess, you just have to imagine, I guess, cabinets around here. Not on this side, more like right here, and stuff. And then, but yeah, and then, starting also, then going to the front, I couldn't find the bigger version of this, so I had to settle with this, but this one works fine. Actually, I found the bigger version, but I used it on the other truck. But, so yeah, so I guess I'll just bring you down to ground level. So, yeah, so then on the other side, you have some inlets and outlets. This does not carry a tank. Outlets would, I don't know what an outlet would be for. Actually, I do know. Sorry. Right here is, this opens and has a hose. That hose connects directly to the truck. So you would hook that up to a fire hydrant, and that would be the outlets from here. So that silver one and gray one are outlets, and then this smooth gray round tile would be the inlet to for another tanker, which is the other yellow truck actually, to put water in it to supply it. And then you just have some controls, which this is the main. Oh, actually, also you have a scene light, I think they're called. But the main feature on this is this. This wouldn't usually come off, but I don't know, I just put it there because it kind of looks good. But, oh dear, broke. But basically, this would come out, and that is the, like a hose, or a, what are they called? I forget what they're called. But, basically, it's remote controlled from here. So, you don't have to get too close to the fire, to, put it out. You can just use this. So yeah, and as you can see, it is hollow in there. There's nothing in there. It's just that. And this can, if it would stay together. I do not build too good of sturdy creations, but it can swivel almost a 360. It hits the hose, and it can't go further than this. But, yeah, so I just use a silver wine glass for the, pump, or for the main sprayer. And then it can tilt here, here, and then here. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to this truck. They're kind of plain. All my fire trucks are, but I guess actually, I will show you the front a little more detailed. So it can hold one firefighter with his hat on. So I know the Lego firefighters have those tall hats, but yeah, you have a steering wheel in there and stuff, and yeah. So, and then the front has, I kind of like this front. It has the like emergency lights here and here, and then lights, and then bright lights, exhaust panel, and then these are just slopes pieces, I don't know, just for detail. And then the back is sort of the same, only with brake lights and turning lights and a license plate, actually. And then also on this side, oh, by the way, this is a horn, not actually a coffee cup. But on this side, there would be a bunch of cabinets. There would also be cabinets right here, and actually, there would be cabinets right here. So, yeah. So that is the, I guess you might say, the sprayer. I don't know. I'm not good with fire terms or whatnot. But then, what can fuel that sprayer with the water if there's not a fire nearby? Or fire. If there's not a fire hydrant nearby. Well, that's the tanker's job. Now, this is the other one of the two yellow fire trucks, which is the tanker. So, yeah. Notice it does look similar. Looks very similar, actually. But, yeah, so, I guess I'll start from front to back. So, you first have your, your roof piece, which I showed. But, so, right here you have actually the same design of, front, except only the difference is this metallic grill piece instead of the black one. And then instead of using darker windshields, I used lighter windshields with 2 windows instead of just 1. Now, the main purpose was for this to hold 2 firefighters, but that failed due to their long hats. So, now, this has 2 outlets and 1 intake. So, the 2 outlets are right here, and then the intake is right here. And then you have a gauge right here. And actually, you do have 2 kind of working doors. Now, there is a hose in there. I don't know if I probably can't get it out, but there is a hose in there that you can pull out. You have like your maybe warning lights or turning lights right there. And then you have also lots of, storage here. Not really, but you can imagine it. And then you just have turning and brake lights, emergency lights, license plate. Again, more cabinets could go here. Maybe this would probably be hose storage right there. And then right here there is the like a on-scene light, but it's actually portable, so a firefighter could manually hold it. It could go into a fire to see. And then you have a fire extinguisher. And then you have more cabinets here. And then you actually have your real cabinet right there. That would be for actually storage. There's nothing in there, but that would be for actual storage. And then you have like these do actually look like cabinets. More cabinets there. And then, same thing. I can take the roof off. like I said, it's not really the best design, but I can take the roof off and take the roof off here to show you. That's just empty. There's nothing in there. You could, although, like, if you want to, like, bring this around and play with it, you could put tools in there. And then there's the actual storage place. So there's the hose, and then that little 2x4 section would be where more stuff goes. But yeah. So the next one in our fire fleet is the pumper. Not the pumper. The ladder truck, which is a pretty cool one. I like this one personally. So yeah, this one is, I actually destroyed 2 fire trucks in order to make this. I made another fire truck with it. That one is not really working anymore. I don't know, I kind of destroyed that one. But yeah, so this one, I think the actual fire truck that this came from was the fire truck, the ladder truck from Lego's old fire series, not the 2016 one, their last one. I think it was set 60004 would be, I think, would be what the original ladder truck, what the pieces a lot of the pieces I took from that truck were from 60004 set 6. I don't know. But one piece in particular was this whole mount, which is the hose, which, to be honest, I like this one a lot better because it's easier to reel up the hose. It's a little more loose to reel up the hose, and it's just easier than the old design. And then, actually, let me grab, 1 second. Where's a firefighter? Okay. Let's use this guy. Right here, let's use that guy as our, so, basically, let's get right into it. It's a ladder truck, or so. There's the ladder. Or not the, well, there actually isn't a ladder, it's just, bucket. It's a bucket truck, I guess. So, there you go. So the guy is now, as you can tell, I'm doing nothing. See? Watch. I'm doing nothing, and it just falls down. So the hinges are a little bit loose, especially when you put a minifigure in there. Without the minifigure, and it broke. Oh boy. But, without the actually, well, it's broken, I'll show you it. Without the minifigure, it could stand, I mean, on its own pretty good. But, with the minifigure in it, it's a little bit difficult. So, there's the inside of the fire truck without the ladder. There's the swivel right here. And then with the ladder in it, with the ladder, I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but with the bucket in it, that's what it looks like. There. Oop, focus. There. So, I don't know, it's kind of dark in there. But, yeah, so, and then you have some storage right here with cones from the actual set. And then you also have an axe right there, which is the only clip on the truck. This cabinet is empty. These cabinets are sort of short, so I can't fit too much in there. But, like always, all of this would have cabinets and stuff. And then also, this yellow piece right here would have outriggers, so that could stabilize while the bucket is up. And then, so yeah. The front of the truck, sadly, can barely fit one person. Because of this, like this section right here, the back of the fire hat hits it, and it's hard to put them in, with their hat on. I mean, you can take their hat off and, you know, put them in. And then the grill is, or the front part is different. So you have two just decorative pieces, I guess, and then 4 by, or not 4 by, a 2 by 2 section for the grills. This, and then you have, you know, I actually switched over with this truck to just all blue. There's no red, actual red emergency lights. They're just all blue. And then you have your standard lights right here. I do not put turning signals in the front. That's just something I don't do. If you notice that, I don't know. But also, using smooth tiles, I got to angle these pieces right here, which looks pretty good, which came out pretty nice. And then back here you have your just more flashing lights, because I thought these were a little low, so I put some more a little higher. And then yes, also you do have your flashing lights here. This would be a cabinet with hoses in it, and then turning and stop lights, turning signal, stop lights, and then you do have a license plate. 6 wheels. It's actually the only, well, there's one other fire vehicle. It's actually a 6-wheeler, but, so yeah. So, that's basically all I really have for today's video. I don't know. Leave a comment if you like this, or if you want me to keep doing drones. Just that there's not endless possibility with drones. It's just that, like, I can review drones, but obviously, I can't just keep buying drones, you know. So, I mean, one of the videos I was thinking of, and also, me and my cousin were thinking about this, was, doing how, like, I teach you how to do different maneuvers with the X8G, which is the bigger silver one. Yeah, I mean, that's just a thought. But, yeah. So, really, that's all for today's video. Like I said, just tell me if you like this kind of stuff, because, like I said, I do have a lot of Legos, and I really like them. But, yeah. So, I guess, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.